In this video, we're going to be going over how I'm preparing for this GTA Online summer update in 2022. Now this video is sort of a follow-up to my previous video on how to prepare for this GTA Online summer update, but it is just going a bit more in depth into what I'm doing and what I recommend that you do, which is exactly what I'm doing as well. I think that this is probably the best way you could prepare. In the last video I went through in general how to prepare for an update, but this video isn't going to be really talking about money as much, but more talking about what you should do before this update arrives, so on the day this update releases you can make the most of the new content. But before we do get into all of that, be sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss any content just like this. So, getting into the video. So as of right now, we know that this 2022 GTA Online summer update is going to be expanding upon the criminal careers of executive, biker, gunrunner and nightclub owners, alongside a set of contact missions that present the opportunity to be sworn in as a special IAA field operative to investigate a budding criminal conspiracy. Then we also know that there's going to be a bunch of improvements with this update, such as reducing the effectiveness of homing missiles and countermeasures on the Oppressor Mark II, offering a more convenient way to access snacks and armor, and the ability to launch cell missions in invite-only sessions. These are just a few of the experience improvements that will be coming this summer, and that is what is said on the Rockstar Newswire. So the main thing that stands out to me in this is obviously that they're going to be expanding upon the criminal careers of executive, biker, gunrunner and nightclubs. Now this looks like it's going to be the main theme of this update and the main new content that we'll be getting, and it looks like this is going to be sort of expanding upon the businesses. We don't know. It's hard to know from this small bit of information exactly what this means, but it basically is going to be improving upon the businesses that are already in the game. I doubt it will add any new businesses. It doesn't really look like that would be the case. I think it would have said that in the newswire if they were going to do that, but you do never know. But I think it's more going to be sort of expansions to these businesses. Now something that I've been doing before this update is launched is actually stocking up in those businesses. We don't really know what's going to be involved in this update, so whilst this isn't the best way to make money, I will still be making money from this, but in each of the businesses I've been stocking them up and making them full of stock, and then when the update launches I can sell them in what will be able to be invite only sessions because of that improvement coming with the new update. But I'll have all of these supplies ready to go, and there's a chance that they'll be needed for the new content, so if that is the case I'll have them ready, and if it isn't, it's not to worry since I'll just be able to sell them and make some decent money from that anyway. So as of right now, that is one of the main ways I'm preparing for this update, and I've been doing this for all the businesses. This does take quite a while, so I don't know if I'll have time to be able to get through every single one, but the main idea is that I'm going to have quite a lot ready, so on the day the update launches, if they're needed, I'll be able to get straight into the new content without having to wait for supplies to cook up, and if they're not needed, then it's not really a big issue since I can just sell them and make money from them anyway. So when it comes to the executive businesses, I've been going through import and export vehicle cargo missions, but not actually exporting them. I've just been importing a load of vehicles, and eventually it gets to the point where you'll just be getting high-end vehicles every single time. So yeah, I've just been doing loads of executive import missions. Then for the biker missions, I've just been stocking up in all of the MC businesses and making sure that they're full of supplies and ready to go. I've been stealing supplies most of the time, but if I really need to, I could buy, but I really wouldn't suggest buying supplies. I just suggest stealing them. Usually the missions aren't too bad. And for gunrunner, I've just been doing the exact same as my MC business and just stocking it up with supplies. I've just been going to my bunker and just stealing supplies each time and just slowly stocking it up. And with the nightclub, I've been having a worker going and getting supplies for something. I just sort of randomized what product. I haven't really done too much on the nightclub, but I have also been doing some popularity missions just so that by the time the update releases, I'll have the nightclub ready to go and it will be nice and popular, so I can make sure I'm making lots of profit from that if it's needed, of course. But like I did say, if it isn't needed, then all of this isn't really a waste of time because I can still just sell them, and with the nightclub I'll be making money from the safe and everything like that, so I'm still going to be making some decent money from this. Obviously, it really isn't the best money making method in the game, and if all you want to do before the update is make money, then this definitely isn't what you should do. But I just think with the new content that's coming, it might be a good idea to make sure you have some supplies ready in some of these businesses. You don't necessarily have to do exactly what I'm doing and filling them up all the way and making sure they're fully maxed out and everything like that. That's maybe a bit overkill, but that's what I've been trying to do. I doubt I'll be able to get it all done, but it is maybe a good idea just to have some supplies in some of them, so when the update comes, you will hopefully be able to play through the content if this is needed for the new content. It might not be, and I don't know if it will be. There's really no way of knowing at this point, but if it is, you'll definitely be able to get straight into that because you'll have supplies ready to be sold. But like I've said many times already, if it isn't, then you can just sell them on the day of the update, and it can be in an invite only session, which is great because that is an improvement coming. And the fact that they do say that sale missions will be available in invite only sessions I think that slightly leans towards that there could be new sale missions coming with this update. I don't know if Rockstar would have made that improvement if they weren't expanding upon these businesses, so it is possible that this update will involve the current sale missions in the game. And that isn't the only thing I've done for this update. The other thing I've done is made a small playlist of about 4 races like I went through in the other video, and I've played through that. I've recorded the gameplay for that for a future YouTube video, and I recorded the payouts that I got for that playlist, and I did this with one friend, and I'm going to do it the exact same way when the update releases, so then I can see how much the payments have improved. And this is because Rockstar have said in their newswire that they'll be increasing some of the GTA payouts throughout the game to reward players for their time. Regardless of what they choose to play, with such a wide range of things to do in GTA Online, we believe that increasing these payouts will allow people greater freedom to do what they like and get what they want faster. Bodyguards, associates, and MT members will see payouts increase to encourage and reward cooperative play, along with increased GTA payouts across a variety of activities, including greater payouts across races, adversary modes, and select heist finales. So as you can see, races were included in this, so that's why I've done that small playlist of about 4 races, just so I can play them before and when the update releases. This playlist can include anything really, since they include adversary modes in this, but I just did 2 stunt races, an open wheel race, and a street race. Then they also mentioned that increased payouts will come to a variety of activities, so that really could be anything. But since there is a new contact mission arriving with this update, I think there's a good chance that they might be increasing the payouts for contact missions, or maybe just this new contact mission arriving. So before the update, I'm also playing through just one contact mission, and I'll record what money I get from that, and then when the update releases, I'll play that same contact mission and see if it's increased. If not, then I know that that's not the case, but it's nice to know, and that means that I'll know if ever I get into one of those contact missions what sort of money I can be expecting from it. And lastly, we see that they're increasing the payouts for heist finales. Now, I haven't really been preparing heists yet. I've just been mainly going through Care Perico when I do need some money, and like I've said in my other video, I do suggest that when the update arrives you have at least 5 million so you're able to play the new content, but I would recommend 10 million. I would say a minimum of 5 million and a recommended 10 million, so then you'll be able to make sure that you're definitely able to experience everything the update has to offer. GTA Online updates can be quite expensive, so even 10 million might not be enough to get everything, but you'll definitely be able to play through all of the new content, especially since the contact mission is probably going to be free to play. But I do suspect the expansions will cost some sort of money that you'll have to pay towards expanding upon the businesses. So yeah, when it's come for me to make money before the update, I've just been doing the Care Perico heist, and I have actually been preparing a casino and doomsday heist on the side, just so I can see what the payouts are like when the update arrives, and I think I won't complete those until the new update does arrive, just so I can see if the payouts have increased. But they aren't bad money making methods either, so it doesn't really matter if they don't increase, since I'll still be making some decent money when that update does arrive. So that is everything that I'm doing to prepare for this GTA Online 2022 summer update. Let me know down in the comments if you'll be doing any of this and what you're doing yourself to prepare for this update. And I do really suggest watching my previous video on how to prepare for this GTA Online summer update, which can be found with a link in the description down below. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any content just like this. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.